Good morning. This video is only for educational learning purpose. This is based on my own formula for Nifty. The levels mentioned in this video are all spot levels. Consult your financial advisor before taking any real positions. 1 month advance data is available. For details, contact this WhatsApp number 9940116912. My name is Narendran. Let's go to Tuesday's market. Nifty ended up in the positive 10,908.70, 20.35 points in the positive, 0.19% in the positive. Opened around 10,850.90, high went around 10,915.40, low around 10,819.10. Let's go to our prediction review. In our prediction review, it has indicated in the both side. So typically it's like even though the advantages little bit have in the negative side, but still the weightage is on the positive direction. So that is the reason today the market was opened in the crucial level well below that level, but still it has recovered a bit, which is clearly in the ratio around in the negative direction, but almost evenly poised 8 is to 9. So little advantage on the negative direction. The weightage is on the positive side 1.81 versus 1.76. The average is on the negative side and frequency is on the negative side. Overall shown in the negative. So that is the reason it has opened in the negative direction, and I have also given around 40% chances in the negative side, but 25% chances in the positive and 35% chances in the mid. So it is typically all depends on how the market is going to open, but still it has opened around 10,850, which is on the clear mark of our negative range to start, which is well below that negative range. So that the negative average should have to be hit only because it is not hit due to the weightage is on the positive direction. So that is stuck a bit. If you take those two average, which is shown 10,822, that is where the low today. 10,008 clearly. Normally I used to tell that the 3 points is the maximum point. If it is high or low, that will be kept for quite long. If it is breaking towards to the fourth point, then only it is a clear indication that it is going to break and go next level. For example, if you see that 819, which is the difference, if we take from this 10,822, which is almost 3 points, that is the range which is also shown here. It has opened well below that level in between. So the target must be for 10,780, 774 and 774. This is the normal range. But and on the if it is opens below that level, then we need to check out that the range of these two. But the first target itself, it is not broken due to purely because of the other ranges are in the positive direction. So it has kept the low here and it has moved towards to the positive side, and once again the high is somewhere around 10,915, which is nothing but if you take the average of those two, that is where today's it has closed almost in the range of, because we have around three resistance level too. If we take those averages up to 10,914 and 10,921. If we take it on the direction of 10,907, then 10,922 and 923 range. If you take those two average, it will give you 10,915.62, 10,915.40. That is the high. This is the range which I given in the positive side direction. Positive side, once it is going towards the positive means this need to be break. And quite interestingly, the resistance level 2, which is in the meager points around 0.26 points and 2.40 points. Normally it won't come like that, but it has came, and clearly it has been struck there and not moving towards the resistance level 2. We have resistance level 2 as well as around 0.67%, which is on the next bullish to start. So because of it has open or it has closed around in the above that level. So on Wednesday we may see a positive kind of opening is possible because of it has one closed above that level. If it is closed below that level, we would have see some kind of a negative range, but still it is indicating a little bit positive, even 20 points, 30, 40 points in the positive side. It is possible, but still the market is having some kind of a pressure because we need to check out the crucial level for Wednesday. And it has closed in the range of around 10,009.07, and the market has closed in the range of 10,009, not 8.70. Let's go to Wednesday's prediction. Wednesday's prediction, the ratio indicates getting 9 is to 14, which is on the negative side. Average is on the positive as well as negative 1 is to 2. Weightage is on the positive side 4.36 versus 4.21, which is almost evenly poised but with the upper end of positive side. And absolute frequency in the negative direction 6 is to 10, which means once again it is showing in the both direction, which is indicating the market having a little bit of small volatile, like what we saw in Tuesday, like that kind of a market we can see on Wednesday as well. It may not be a one-sided market. Even if it is opens around 40-50 points in the positive and moving towards to the positive around 60 70 points, once again it will come down towards to the flat negative or maybe flat positive. So we can see some kind of a pullback in the market if it is opens in the negative, or maybe if it is opens in the positive, it may come down towards to the negative direction. That kind of ups and downs we can see. That is what this is indicating. And let's go to our, and we can see that 60% chances in the negative side, 40% chances in the positive side. I have given 33% chances in the bullish and 33% chances in the flat and 34% chances in the bearish, which is because due to we have some kind of a gaps in the negative side as well as in the positive side. But we have some key ranges. We have three resistance level 1 and 10,975 is the key range for the positive side to start. If it is breaking that level and move towards to 10,980, then we have a clear strong positive direction, and the bull may have strong control. Otherwise the market will come down towards to the negative side, and we have a small gap in the support level 1 which is very meager, and the negative trend to start somewhere around 10,879 range. So if it is breaking and going towards the level, then we can see some kind of a negative direction, and one more negative direction which we are having around 10,810, which means that market is right now on the positive direction, no matter how the global negatives are going to be. But still in our market will try to stay positive, and if it is breaking those crucial level, then only it will go down towards the negative side. And we have four support level 1, so it is clearly showing that market may not break these levels. If it is breaking, if the opening is somewhere around 100 or maybe 120 points in the downside, then only it may have a strong control in the bear side. And support level 2, we are having around 5 support levels, so it is clearly indicating there are going to be a strong on the positive direction. On the positive side, we are having around resistance level 2, which is having three resistance level 2 around 1.26, 1.59, 1.94. And the next bullish range is somewhere around 11,122. So those ranges are very high. We need to check out where the market is going to open, because in our ranges it is showing like 10,000 950 range will be the maximum, like that in the mid positive. So it may be 10-20 points above, it may go, but this around 195 11,100 is a big question. We need to watch out how it is going to be. If it is breaking those crucial level on the positive direction, then only it will go towards to that range. Otherwise it may not go. We need to check out that 10,975 range. This is the key level. So this is the key range, resistance level 1, 0.97 percentage. So if anyone wants to go for a short, they need to keep stop loss somewhere around 10,980 range and go for a short. If the market is open somewhere in the range of around 40 points in the positive side. So if it is breaking those level, then avoid trading on the opening itself. If it is opening around 20 points in the positive direction, if anybody wants to go short, means they need to keep stop loss somewhere around 10,953 plus 5 points. So it will be 10,958. If it is opening in the negative side, somewhere around 10 to 20 points in the negative side, they need to keep stop loss somewhere around 10,879 minus 5, I mean plus 5 points, sorry, minus 5 points, somewhere around 10,873, like that. So according to the opening of market, you need to check out that ranges where you need to keep stop loss. So if it is opens in the flat, or maybe if it is open somewhere around 50-60 points in the negative side, so these levels will give you where you need to keep stop loss. So for example, if it is opens around 60 points in the negative side, you may keep stop loss number around 10,008, 41 minus 5 points, which is somewhere around 10,008, 35 or 36 or maybe 34. So according to what kind of a trader you are, or what kind of a risk taker you are, according to that you can have a stop loss so that it will minimize your losses. That is the thing where these ranges will show you. It is a very tough kind of a day. It is not going to be an easy day to trade, because whenever the data are showing in the both side, you need to play very cautiously, because the ranges of negative side as well as positive side are very high, because the negative side 4.21%, as well as we have three ranges around bullish, I mean the bearish range to start 10,879, 10,810 and 10,728. Those ranges for the bearish side having strong control if it is breaking those levels. On the positive side, we have two ranges. 10,975 is the one range to pull having a strong control. After that, 11,122, and the positive side around 4.36%. So watch out the opening. No matter how positive it is going to be, if it is not breaking those levels, crucial levels, it will come down. So we need to check out those range and keep the stop loss. Don't trade without a stop loss. If you are trading in options, if you are not having a stop loss, means that is fine. But if you are selling the option, keep stop loss and trade accordingly. Why? Because if you are buying the options, the maximum loss will be zero up to that, and there is no beyond that level. So if you are selling the options, means that the loss will be unlimited. So keep stop loss if you are writing the options and trading in the market. Without a stop loss, don't trade. If you are buying the options, you need not to play with the stop loss, because you can take a risk according to your appetite, and you can play cautiously, because sometimes what happens is, if you buying the option and keep stop loss, means it automatically hits the stop loss and go towards to the high range. So while buying, the stop loss is up to you, whether you want to take a huge risk or you want to minimize your loss, because when buying the options, the loss will be limited, because you are buying around 70 rupees or maybe 100 rupees. It is maximum go to zero, there is no beyond that, so the loss will be minimized. But when you are writing the options, or maybe when you are going selling options initially, the losses is unlimited, so it may go to any extent. So keep stop loss and while you are writing the options. Let's see how the market is going to give on Wednesday. Thank you.